Why does everything suddenly feel expensive, even when your life didn't really change? You didn't get poorer overnight. Your salary still arrives. Your job is still the same. Your grocery store didn't suddenly become luxury. And yet, every time you swipe your card, something feels wrong. The bill looks bigger. The cart looks smaller. And somehow, money disappears faster than ever. This isn't just inflation. Something deeper changed, and almost nobody explains it clearly, because the truth is uncomfortable. Prices didn't just go up. The value of money quietly went down. Let me show you something strange. Imagine a small town with 10 people and 10 pizzas. Everyone can buy one pizza. Life feels fair, stable. Now imagine the town suddenly prints 10 more pieces of money, but still only has 10 pizzas. Nobody notices at first. People feel richer. They start spending more. Businesses celebrate. But very quickly, pizza sellers realize something. Everyone has more money, so prices rise. Not because pizza changed, because money changed. And this is exactly what has been happening globally. After every crisis, every slowdown, every panic, governments inject massive amounts of money into the system. They call it stimulus. Liquidity support, and at first it works. Markets recover. Companies survive. People feel relief. But money creation has a side effect. Nobody feels immediately. It spreads slowly. Like pressure building underground, here's where it gets interesting. New money doesn't hit everyone equally. It never has. The first people to receive it are banks, large institutions, and financial markets. So what rises first? Stocks, real estate, assets. Not groceries, not rent, not your salary. That comes later. By the time prices reach everyday life, the advantage is already gone, which explains something millions of people feel but can't describe. The economy looks strong, but life feels harder. You see headlines saying markets are booming, but houses feel impossible to buy. Investments rise, but your paycheck feels frozen in time. It creates a strange psychological effect. You start questioning yourself. Am I bad with money? Am I spending too much? But what if the system changed? Not you. Now, here's the part most people miss. Companies aren't just raising prices because of greed. They're reacting to uncertainty. When money loses predictability, businesses protect themselves. They raise prices early. They shrink products. They reduce risk. That's why your favorite snack suddenly looks smaller. Same packaging, less inside. It even has a name, shrinkflation. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. But wait, it goes deeper. Because inflation today isn't just about money printing. It's about expectations. When people believe prices will rise tomorrow, they behave differently today. Businesses charge more. Workers demand higher wages. Suppliers increase costs. And suddenly, inflation feeds itself. Not through policy, through psychology. Money works because we trust its stability. Once that trust weakens, everything adjusts upward. Slowly, quietly, relentlessly. Now think about this. 30 years ago, a single income could often buy a home, support a family, and save for retirement. Today, dual incomes struggle to reach the same milestones. Did productivity collapse? No. Technology improved. Efficiency improved. Output increased. So why does progress feel heavier instead of easier? Because asset prices rose faster than wages. Homes became financial instruments. Education became debt-funded. Healthcare became complex markets. The things you need most became investments for someone else. And when assets inflate, entry becomes harder. You're not just buying a house anymore. You're competing with global capital. Funds, institutions, algorithms, all chasing the same limited supply. So prices climb beyond what salaries can follow, and this creates the biggest illusion of modern economics. Growth without comfort. Numbers go up, but stability goes down. And here's the twist. From the outside, nothing looks broken. Stores are open, people work, markets function, but internally, pressure builds. Because inflation isn't just economic, it's emotional. It changes how people think about the future. They save less, spend faster, avoid long-term plans. Why commit to tomorrow? If money feels weaker every year, this is why everything feels expensive. Not because one product changed, but because the measuring stick itself changed. Money used to represent stored effort. Now, it behaves more like a moving target. And once you understand this, a lot of modern life suddenly makes sense. Why subscriptions replaced ownership? Why rent rises faster than wages? Why record profits exist alongside financial stress? The system didn't suddenly break. It evolved toward efficiency. And efficiency removes buffers, which means small shocks travel faster through the economy, so prices react quicker. Fear spreads quicker. Adjustments happen constantly, and the average person feels it first. Not economists, not markets. You, at the grocery store, at the gas pump, at checkout. That quiet moment where you think, how did this get so expensive? Now here's the real question. If money keeps expanding and assets keep concentrating, what happens next? Because history shows something fascinating. Economies rarely collapse suddenly. They stretch, they adapt, they keep functioning longer than expected. Until one day, confidence shifts. And when perception changes, behavior changes. And behavior moves markets faster than any policy ever could. So no, you're not imagining it. Everything does feel more expensive, and understanding why might be one of the most important financial skills today. Because once you see how money actually moves, you stop reacting emotionally and start seeing patterns early. And I'm curious, what feels more expensive to you right now? Food, housing, or just everyday life itself? Tell me below. Because the next video goes deeper into something even stranger. Why modern economies can look healthy right before stress appears. And once you see that pattern, you'll never look at headlines the same way again.